I know pretty privilege is real because I get spiders in my shower all the time and they're usually black and brown windows.
Pretty privilege is real. The more attractive you are, the easier your life is, the more opportunities you get compared to someone that's deemed less attractive by society. But I can't lie, it doesn't only work for humans. Animals could get it as well.
That's the problem. You haven't been thinking about how it goes outside of humans.
You're right, I haven't thought about it.
Squirrels, fam, a squirrel is just a rat. It's just a leng rat. But do we hate them? Are we scared of them as rats? No. But we hate rats. Why? Because they're squirrels, but ugly. They're living on the tree. I don't know if they're living on the trees. These men are there all the
Shit. Don't you understand? We want to sleep with squirrels and therefore we like them, whereas rats we are unattracted to and don't like them.
Oh my God.
They're just rats with makeup and BBL. Rats though, they got delegated.
Squirrels and rats with makeup and BBLs, Marcus.
Oh my God.
So I think if you got a makeup and a BBL, your life would be a lot easier.
So if we're a squirrel, we're okay.
But if you're a rat.
But if we're a rat, no, we're done for.
I'm getting catfished by a squirrel, but I still hate rats.
Oh, wow.
Bollywood has taught me that there's pretty privilege and then there's pretty privilege. Hear me out, there's a difference. Pretty privilege.
So Marcus, there's pretty privilege and then there's pretty privilege.
So is this like the different levels of it or something?
No, did you not listen? There's pretty privilege and then there's pretty privilege.
Oh my.
Just like when you get something a little extra at a coffee shop or someone comes up to you and compliments you or you get a little bit of like special treatment just because of the way you look. Pretty privilege.
Well, do you think she has pretty privilege or do you think she has pretty privilege?
The problem is I'm trying to work out the difference. I'm still confused.
How do you not know the difference?
I'm trying to work out the difference in my head.
It's so obvious.
My brain
In
is
Bollywood is something else. It's like how you can get away with doing the absolute craziest stuff just because you're super attractive. Like for example, running over someone with a car. Someone
with a car.
Yeah, don't you know that the police check the attractiveness of someone when they run someone over?
Oh my God. Right, I didn't realise that we'd gotten that point.
Road rules only apply to ugly people. It's my bumper sticker.
Oh my God.
Or if you've ever seen the music video for Lovely featuring Deepika, there is no way the average person can do that hook step and not look absolutely ridiculous.
That's a lie. I can do that any day of the week.
Hold on.
That's how I walk into a nightclub. Can we go to a nightclub and I walk in like that?
Oh, we need to film you doing that.
You know what? We should actually go to India and then just live life as a Bollywood film and just have like random people walking behind us as we dance.
Yeah, I agree.
Is that these
idea.
Bollywood celebrities are on another level.
Yep. They have pretty privilege, which Marcus doesn't understand.
You're right. I do not understand at all.
If you are a pretty woman and you are talented or unique or you just get a lot of attention and people just kind of hate you for it, I have some good news and bad news. The good news is that it's most likely not your fault. The bad news is that there are a lot of women out there who are going to feel very threatened by you, and it honestly does not matter how nice or kind or genuine.
Maybe it's because you can't record a video without doing your makeup.
What is it with these women recording all these videos while having to do their makeup or something like this? Makeup, hair, whatever it is. Can't we actually just record a video and talk about something?
That's what they do on TikTok. They get ready and you watch them. And you watch them do the most boring parts of getting ready. It's not like they drop their panties and put new panties on, right? No. Let's instead watch you put boring makeup on your face.
Oh, wow.
That's not going to help. If anything, it actually makes it worse. There are actually studies that show if you are too sweet, too kind, or too genuine, that people will literally hate you, which is insane.
That's it. I've been being too nice my whole life. I need to be a complete and utter dickhead. I love the face too. Like that definitely doesn't look insane.
I'm just so confused at this point.
Look, Marcus,
So-
if we're learning anything, it's that you're ugly as hell.
Yeah, well,
because you
clearly
cannot
I am.
understand any of this.
You're right. Clearly I am.
I'm not saying that you should be a bitch to everyone at all, but maybe we should.
I'm not saying you should be a bitch to everyone at all. Just like most people. Just your parents, your husband. your brother, your kids.
Should be more picky of who we allow access into our energy. In high school, I dealt with a lot of bullying and a lot of mean girls, and I love my mom to death. She is amazing and she has the best intentions, but she used to give me the worst advice. We just get so frustrated with the fact that I was dealing with it. She would just get to the point where she would be like, well, if everyone hates you so much, then there must be something wrong with you. The truth is that
That's a great motherly laugh. If people hate you, there's something wrong.
That is some parenting advice.
didn't do anything to deserve it at all. I was just very pretty and I got a lot of male attention and I was talented. I used to sing professionally. I was always the lead in the school musicals.
Yeah, I'm just going to call cap on that and say that, no, I don't think you're the greatest person ever and you were so nice and that's why people hated you. I tend to think that there was a reason why they hated you.
What? It's just...
Imagine being like, I was so amazing in high school and people hated me. It's because I was so amazing and so talented and so pretty. And that's why they all hated me. Even though my mom said there was obviously something wrong with me, my mom was wrong. Like, I was perfect.
The way you're explaining this sounds like I'm so great. I'm so wonderful. No wonder people don't like.
The girls did not like that. I have always been a girl's girl. All I ever wanted was to have like that big group of girlfriends like in the movies. It took me a really long time to understand. There are just a lot of women out there who have not done the work of deconstructing their internalized misogyny.
Yeah, so there's a lot of women out there that I don't understand. And the reason why I didn't have female friends in high school is because I'm so good and they haven't done the work to understand why I'm so amazing.
Internal misogyny.
Yeah, look, the other girls hated her and she didn't have female friends because she was so good. Don't you get it?
Right.
Yes, how can you not understand this?
Especially in high school, until that happened, always going to be a one-sided competition between them and all the women around them, whether you're aware of it or not. Especially women who feel like you have something that they don't have. If other people around you see you as pretty or unique or talented, you are going to attract these hating ass bitches. It took me until I was
So also, this is also saying that like she was by far the most attractive girl because everyone else was against her and she had no friends because she is so attractive and the guys liked her so much and she was so talented at singing. But
Just
I was 24 years old to realize that I had to look for other women who were very secure in their identity in order to have deep, meaningful friendships. Every single time.
you can only be friends with people who are highly secure because, you know, you can never make friends with someone else because they're always just going to be intimidated because you're so perfect. And it took me till 24 to realize that no one else was on my level to be friends with me.
it took me to 34 to realize that, probably.
I mean, Marcus, I hate to break it to you, but you're not. One, you didn't sing in high school. Two, you didn't have all the other guys upset at you because all the women wanted you. Only like half the guys didn't like you because all the women wanted you.
Yeah.
Without fail, I have tried to be friends with a woman who is insecure in her identity. It doesn't matter how beautiful she is, how many millions of followers she has. It always ends in this secret competition that
I've tried to be friends with women who have millions of followers, but they're all insecure. They can't be friends with me. They can't be friends with someone on my level.
It's just when I thought, right, that the level of like...
This reminds me of me in high school. Like, I was the same way about like anyone that was under 18 inches. Like, anyone under 18 inches is too insecure about themselves to like talk to me on a human level. So therefore, like, they couldn't relate. So they were so insecure. And even if they had millions of followers and millions of dollars, like, they couldn't get on the same level as me. And when I was 24, though, I realized that, like, you know, I just needed to find other people with 18 inches that could like relate to me. And it's not because there's anything wrong with me.
up for because she feels threatened. I am betting that a lot of you probably relate to that. I literally have an entire drawer full of blush and I always go back to this lip gloss to use as blush instead. It's the Juicy Shift by Tarte and it always...
I can relate to that. How did she know? How did you know I was going to relate to that?
Always gives me this like perfect pink. I have been through more
Perfect pink.
friendship breakups than actual breakups. If you feel like this
Yeah, definitely nothing wrong with you. If you've had more friendship breakups than breakups, there's definitely nothing wrong with you.
resonates with you,
And your mum definitely was wrong when she said that maybe there was something wrong with you.
I'm telling you, the number one thing that you need to be looking for
Is taking advice from someone so well dialed like her.
in female friendship is confidence in their own identity. And a good way to tell
There's more of this shit.
We have like a whole other minute of this. Marcus, why are you not taking notes?
act when something good happens to you. If they match your energy and are super, super excited for you, that's usually a good sign. I also
Yeah, Marcus, you don't get excited enough for my achievements. I've been telling you for years, you need to be more excited about my achievements.
Wow.
When I make a sale at work, you need to be excited. I shouldn't have my boss be excited more than you. You should be more excited.
Wow.
You should be coming into the office and telling my boss, "Oi, get out of the way. I'm more excited than you."
also look for people who have their own shit going on, like their own goals, because if they have their own stuff to focus on, their own passions.
Yeah, because most people don't have their own goals.
She's talking about her passions while doing goodness knows what to her eyelashes.
I love that you understand makeup-y stuff. Well,
I
have no
don't.
idea.
That's the reality of it.
And they're not going to be so focused on yours. Another huge one that I look for is emotional maturity. I used to have this friend who was like,
Yeah, you're not mature enough. Don't you understand you're not mature enough while making those duck lips?
Oh,
Whilst also posting a rat like this on TikTok.
super, super spiritual. And I just assumed that kind of went hand in hand with emotional maturity, but it was the exact opposite. He was very emotionally immature and very competitive. Everyone always asks me what mascara I use, but to be honest,
I was wondering actually that.
I could wear any mascara and my eyelashes would look like this. It's
I can wear any mascara because I'm perfect. Like, you know, you need someone who's done a lot of work on themselves who is perfect.
because I use Grande Lash Serum every night. Some spidey lashes, girl. Goal is to make friends with women who are secure and happy with themselves, because then they're not going to feel threatened when you're secure and happy with yourself. Good luck.
Yeah, that's the problem. Everyone I know is threatened by my security and happiness in myself.
I feel like I've actually got.
Pretty privileged.
I don't know what just happened.
I cannot believe that just fucking happened. I was picking up a box, and this guy comes up
Now, let's just remember this is someone who's highly emotionally developed. We can't relate to her level of maturity or understanding of life, so just keep that in mind.
to me, and he's like, "What's in the box?" He was gonna take it from me, and I said, "It's my mom's ashes. Where did that fucking come from?"
That's someone who's like on a level that we just can't relate to.
You're right. I cannot relate to this person. I am not on their level.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there with my $2 Temu glasses. Let's hit subscribe, let's comment, and let's watch another video.